this is Anne Lewin from the Blue Castle of Crafts and Creativity. Welcome to my channel. If you're just like me, fond of making miniatures, then this video might be for you. I'm going to share with you how to make this cute little room. Well, let's start with the ceremony of the unboxing. The sheet contains all the paper parts that you have to cut out. The frame, sturdy and yet elegant. A piece of plexiglass protected by a sheet. Some wooden bits and beads. Pieces of fabric and some strings. Some more wooden pieces. Plant material. Green leathery paper. The technical stuff, always challenging. A piece of film. More fabric. And a large green bead. The box in which the room will be situated. That's how it will look when it's finished. And this booklet will guide you step by step. We'll start the build by cutting out the wallpaper. You can use a craft knife or scissors. That's what you prefer. Next step is to fold the corners as precise as you can. It will fit much better in the box. For gluing paper onto wood, I prefer a quick drying wood glue that leaves no stains. There we go. I'm trying to secure the paper into the box as neatly as I can. So I'm trying to avoid the wrinkles. The result is fine by me. We're going to glue the floorboards into the box and the ceiling to the top. But first I have to cut the center part of the ceiling. So far, so good. Well, this is the piece of plexiglass and it fits exactly in the frame. First, I'm going to strip it from its protective sheet. And here it is. And then I'm going to glue it inside the frame. Now it's time for some technical stuff. The first challenge is to measure where the hinges will go. I've drawn a mark in the middle, and that's my starting point. The hinges are secured with small screws. I've also measured the center point onto the frame, so it fits exactly with the box. I prefer drilling the first part of the holes with my hand drill to make the final procedure easier. Like this. Now it fits. Next step is to fit the hook into place. Again, measure the center first, drill, and here you go. It's ready to hang on the wall. Now the box is finished. We start to build the cupboard. It's a bright and sunny yellow one. First we glue the top piece together. All the parts you have to use are neatly cut out by the manufacturer. The only thing we have to do is fit them together like a puzzle. 3 closet shelves are glued to the sides. Again, we have to measure exactly where the shells will fit. For the back, I've cut out a piece of paper. The cupboard is almost finished, and the last piece is to glue the top. Well, I think it's rather lovely. This is going to become an oil lamp, made from beads, a plastic tube, buttons and 2 pieces of felt. These 2 pieces are glued together to form the base of the lamp. The buttons fit together perfectly. I use special glue for jewelry, for metal, plastic and fabric. We measure a piece of the plastic tube and cut it out. Then we glue all the parts together. And then it really looks like an oil lamp. The cupboard needs a can of tomatoes, so let's make one. First, we cut out a piece of the tube and the bottom. We glue them together and fill it with the tomatoes. And those are actually red wooden beads. Then cut a square from the fabric and fold it around the top of the can. Secure it with a piece of wire and there it is. A room isn't cozy without a hanging plant. The flower pot is made from ripped cardboard with a bottom of paper. A piece of felt is rolled up and will act like the soil of the pot. We cut out 3 green wires in different sizes. They are the stems. I have to draw and cut out 30 leaves and glue them onto the stems. This is the result. Then I glue the stems into the flower pot with the hooks into the soil of felt. And it's finished. Here we have 3 plates that we need to cut out from the paper sheet. I will show you how to make one of them. The other two are made in the same way. And then there were 3. Next, we'll make a pretty tea canister for all the lovely tea moments. Let's measure and cut out a piece of tube. Then we need a bottom, of course, and glue the tube on top of it. This piece of string is going to be our tea. This is how it's done. For the top, we need a piece of fabric that we cut into a square. Fold it around the lid and glue it. Finish the canister with a small tea label. Enjoy the tea. Because we have tea, we need cups to drink it from. We built 2 cups out of beads and wires for the cup handles. The wires are cut out and bent, and then we glue it to the cups. Well, it's very teeny weeny. From the sheet of paper, we cut out a circle that will act as our tea. The second piece of furniture is a cabinet. Just like a puzzle, all the pieces fit together exactly. It has a nice pattern. Now we start gluing the side. And the last piece is the top. I really like the design. The cabinet needs a handle cut from wire and bent into shape. 2 pieces of paper represent the iron embellishment on which we glue the handle. We finish with the hinges, also cut from the paper sheet. With a blunt needle, we poke the holes for a more natural look. For the top of the cabinet, we cut out a square of fabric, and as you see, I used too much glue. But no worries, the glue dries completely invisible. Sitting in a room, it's nice to have a window to stare outside. And that's what we're about to fabricate. This is an easy job. Just stick the slats onto the paper window. And there you have it. Next, we're going to place the window in the box. The scenery outside the window reminds me of Greece. For the lovers of wine, let's make a nice bottle. We use 2 green beads, a wooden bead and a thin wire. This wire is measured and cut out and used to decorate the bottle. We're making 4 tablecloths and start with the batting. Measure it and cut it in 4 pieces. The fabrics are cut into squares, and I will show you how to make one of them. One, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them we use in a package and bind them with a piece of string. This is going to become a bird cage. The pattern is cut out from the paper sheet, and now we have to fold it carefully and glue it together. We use 2 pieces of fabric as roof tiles. And the cage is finished. Another bottle with a roll of red paper as the liquid. We glue it inside a bead and cut out a tube as the bottleneck. Then we fit all the pieces together. These are materials for making some sort of jar or tea kettle. We need a round piece of paper, 3 wires in different sizes, and a piece of string. The first piece of wire will be bent around the middle of the wooden bead. And from the second, we'll make a handle. The piece of string is wound around the handle and glue it in place. The handle is glued to the bead like this. On the third piece of wire, we thread a red small bead. Again, very teeny weeny. And this is the result. A booklet. We cut the booklet out of a sheet of paper and fold it like a concertina. And there it is. A book about something beautiful. Sounds good. One large plant. I've got 18 pieces of leaves out of the green leathery sheet. From a thick black wire, I cut out 3 stems, each a different size. I'll show you how to make one stem with leaves. Here's all 3 of them. I wind them with a piece of string. This looks natural. We use the large green bead as a flower pot and glue the stems into place. I think it turned out very well. With these materials we're going to make a basket for the plates. Let's cut out the templates first and then we cut the solid lines. Fold it into a basket and glue it. With batting we make a bottom. The other template is used for the fabric that represents the structure of a reed for the basket. The basket is glued inside the reed and we line it with a nice piece of blue fabric. This looks really cute. Our last item is the hanging lamp. First, let's test the lights. Well, it's working fine. The base and the top of the lamp are made from copper buttons and a wooden bead. The lamp itself is a plastic bead. We glue all the pieces together and cut out the wire for the electricity. And 4 wires for the irons to support the lamp. We glue it carefully. and the lamp is finished. At last, we bring all the items together. First, cut out the transparent film to fit the ceiling, measuring where the lamp wire will go and cut it out. Secure it inside the box and put the lamp into place. Now that's done, we start to decorate with all the pieces we have made. And here I realized that I made a mistake. I glued the cabinet on the wrong spot so that the big plant didn't fit where it should. Also, I realized that the hanging plant was in the way. I couldn't reach the inside of the cupboard. But all's well that ends well. We still need to connect the light to the battery. Well, it works. A sigh of relief. Well, I hope you liked the result and this video. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell.